Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen, everyone. Tonight, we're making every kid's favorite lima beans. I think you'll like these though. These are Mediterranean-style baked lima beans. They're in a nice, creamy tomato sauce with lots of delicious herbs. I think it's gonna be a good thing. So, as always, all the ingredients that you need are listed below. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do, and either do this the night before or before you leave for work in the morning, is get a pound of dried, large lima beans. You want to soak these in water for at least 8 hours. You're supposed to put these in the fridge or put them in a cool, dark place, cover it. I did neither of those, so I hope I don't die. So, once you do that, we're gonna rinse these off and make sure there are no rocks or, any weird things that shouldn't be in there. We're then going to put them in a large pot with 2 quarts of water. That's 8 cups. We're also gonna throw in our 2 bay leaves. We're going to stick it on high and cover it up until it boils. Once they're boiling, we're going to stick them down to a medium and let it simmer for 30 minutes. While this is boiling, grab a medium yellow onion. We're going to chop this finely, and then we're going to mince 4 garlic cloves. Whoa. What's going on in there? What the hell? Before we forget, preheat your oven to 375. And we're also going to want to chop 1/4 cup of fresh parsley and 3 tablespoons of mint. All right, while our beans are still cooking, let's go ahead and start on the sauce. So grab a 4-quart Dutch oven or French oven, or if you need to, grab 2 casserole dishes. We're gonna heat our 1/4 cup of olive oil and our garlic over medium heat until the garlic starts sizzling. All right, our beans just went off. So we want these beans to be tender, but not all the way cooked. And I'm scared to touch one. Yes. All right, if there's any foam, remove that. I don't see any because I think most of it got on the sides when it, overflowed. So what we're gonna do is reserve 1 cup of this liquid, don't throw it out, and then we're gonna drain the beans. Okay, now we're gonna add our onion. And we're gonna stir this until it's translucent and it's softened, about 3 to 4 minutes. One thing I didn't do was lightly oil the Dutch oven. So I'm just gonna whip all this around. There's quite a bit of oil in there. Just make sure it's all on the sides. So do that first. I forgot our carrot. So grab a small carrot and shred it up. All right, this is not a small carrot. I'm only about to use half of it. Now, while our onion is also cooking, we're gonna grab that 1 cup of reserved liquid that we have, and either put a cube of vegetable bouillon or put the equivalent of vegetable bouillon. I have this better than bouillon. All right, our onions are looking good. Let's add our carrots. We're gonna cook this for another minute. And then we're gonna add a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, or diced, along with our cup of reserved vegetable broth. And we're also going to add red wine vinegar, our tomato paste, maple syrup, and our spices, our oregano, thyme, salt, and a pinch of nutmeg. And we're gonna stir this and bring it to a boil. All right, once we get to a boil, we're gonna lower it down. We're gonna cook this for about 10 to 12 minutes. I'm just gonna reduce this a little bit. All right, now we're supposed to taste this sauce. And we're gonna season it with some black pepper and maybe some salt if we need to. Now, we're good on salt, but you can never have too much black pepper. Now we're gonna stir in our beans. We're gonna leave the bay leaves in there. We're also gonna put in our chopped mint and chopped parsley. We're gonna stick a lid on it. And we're gonna bake it for 30 minutes. You want to stir it occasionally. Fun fact! Parsley is believed to have originated from the Mediterranean region, and the name actually comes from two Greek words, petros, meaning rock, and selenium, meaning celery. And that's because it was common for it to grow along rocky cliffs and stone walls. And if you think parsley is flavorless, well, maybe you should try eating the stems, because they actually carry more flavor than the leaves themselves. All right, let's give it a good stir. All right, so I kind of lied to you. After the first 30 minutes, we're not done. So we're gonna take it out, uncover it, stick it back in the oven for 10 more minutes, possibly 15, it's up to you. We want the sauce to reduce a little bit more. All right, let's get these bad boys out. We're gonna grab bay leaves. You're gonna wanna let this cool for about 10 minutes. Let's try it. Smells delightful. Super tomatoey. Beans are nice and creamy. They're tender. The sauce is seasoned lovely. These are really good. I don't eat lima beans very often, but I might start. These are worth it. Like I said, these are seasoned wonderfully. All the spices really go well together, all the herbs, everything that's in here. If you wanted to cook it for maybe 5 more minutes, it would reduce the sauce a little bit more. I might recommend doing that, but you don't really need to. I'm a huge fan. I love anything tomatoey. There's not chunks of tomato in it, so unless you get the diced tomatoes. You can do that if you want. I could eat this just as a meal by itself. Tastes like it's just been cooking for like hours. And it's just like that good slow cook taste. I love it. All right, y'all. I hope you liked what you saw today. If you did, hit a thumbs up. I would love you for it. And make sure to comment and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. I will see you all next time.